Hi guys, this is your girl LishaJoya. I'm on a brand new phone right now, so things should be a little clearer. So you probably be able to see me a lot better than the old phone I was streaming on. But I need to get right to the point. Yesterday, we lost Pumpkin. Um, Pumpkin was born on June 2nd, and he died yesterday, December 10th. Um, we speculate that he was killed by our own dog. Yeah. Someone locked our dog in his normal kennel like we usually do every single night and didn't pay attention that Pumpkin was in there. And I was getting ready for work yesterday around the same time, and I heard a commotion. Like, I've never heard a commotion before. I go in, I hear the dog yelping, and so I want to go see what's wrong with the dog. What's wrong with the dog? I look inside, and Pumpkin is gasping for air while in the kennel with the dog. Now, mind you, this cat was born literally on me. Um, I'm very close to all my animals, all my rescues. I'm very close to. Um, so yeah. So he eventually passed away 15 minutes after I found him, gasping for air. But he literally died in my arms. So he was literally born in my arms, and he died in my arms. And um, then I had to freaking go to work and do a full day with my heart heavy, laden, crying. I had to go pull it together because I have a job to do when I really just want to cry like a child in my bed. I want to just throw myself into the dirt where he's buried at and just be there with him. That's how upset I feel. So I rescue animals. I know if you guys don't know, I rescue all kinds of animals, and I have like 5 or 6 new rescues from this year alone. And um, when an animal comes in, sometimes I get pregnant mothers, and we ended up, keeping the mother, and or this was a take back. Sorry, Marbles, the mom, was originally adopted out, and then the person couldn't take care of the cat anymore, so we took her back, and then she was already pregnant, and Pumpkin was born, literally in my bed on top of me. So every time I lose an animal, I kind of take it very hard. I internalize it too much, where I think where I failed, even though it's not even about me. I don't know why I do that, but I just feel like I failed. I failed this life. I failed this soul. Wondering where I went wrong. Even though it's not about me, this is what I go through emotionally and mentally. I go through this every single time I lose anything, not just animals, not just people, when I lose in general. And over time, you learn to analyze yourself and wondering why you do that. Because I guess I just learned because I learned to value things that are truly important. And these lives I take care of, these rescues I take care of, um, are important to me. I get up in the morning and they're all running at my door, you know, wanting hugs and kisses and pets and pickups and snacks and, you know, water, and then more hugs and kisses and snacks and pets and, pickups, My morning is spent like that. And it's a very loving, rich environment that I got. And when I lose one of them, I feel like I lose a little bit more of the love in my home, because every single one of these rescues adds love, their own little versions of love. And now I don't got Pumpkin. And Pumpkin was named after the my Papillon garden in the video game Second Life, my favorite plant breedable. He was named after my favorite. He was also orange. He also died on me a few times, and then in the process of dying, when he got a really bad fever, he lost one of his eyes, and so he was my one-eyed orange kitty, and he was actually smaller than a normal orange cat because he didn't grow well enough because of how sick he was. So his growth spurt got stunted quite a bit, but we ended up keeping him and keeping him alive. But because of people's negligence in this house, just not paying attention, you don't lock the dog up in a kennel, with the animal, with another animal, period. Because they can get cage aggression and, that whole sharing space thing. Imagine if you were living like four or five of you in one little small room. Eventually, one of you guys will nip at the other or get grouchy and start cussing out the other. It's very similar with animals. So we lost Pumpkin, and my heart's still quite heavy. I mean, I've had a really crappy week in general at work. At work, so um, I've had a lot of challenges, and I'm trying to like learn through them. And now I don't got Pumpkin's little sweet little face anymore, and his little special meow, his special chirp. Um, so now this makes me want to change the direction of my YouTube channel again. Just a video of my cats. If any of them gets lost or die, I have them eternally capsulized so I can always see their beautiful little face, their beautiful little spirit, their beautiful um, everything, the way that they carry themselves. And now I don't have Pumpkin, and I feel like a piece of my heart, my soul is missing. So I dedicated this makeup look to Pumpkin because Pumpkin was orange. Um, and also to the similar color of his eyes. So unfortunately, I have to end this stream and I have to get ready for work. Um, the first one. I'm losing track of where I work some days. But I work so hard for these cats. I work so hard to provide food and things that they need, medicine, terramycin, amoxicillin, um, things they need to keep their eyes clean when they're sick. When I buy chickens, like, because I make chicken when they're sick a lot because it helps them get better faster. And I just feel like, the more I rescue, the more I love. But when I lose one, I feel my heart hurt. I feel my heart hurt and break, like, and shatter, like in different parts of my heart, not just one. Like you see the heart crack and it crack in the middle. No, my heart just it completely fractures all the way through in small little shards every time I lose an animal. And they're not just animals to me; they're my children. And I know people say, "Oh, well, that's not healthy for you guys to view animals as your children," but their souls, their lives. I they give me hugs and kisses, and when I was sick, I had 15 of them around my body, keeping me comforted. I mean, you can't buy that kind of love in a store, you know. And now I don't got Pumpkin, so still having to deal with this loss. It's just really, really heavy blow for me. It's very heavy. And unfortunately, I had to pull it together and not be crabby. Anyways, I'm out. See you later. I gotta figure out how to turn this off on this phone because it's a new phone.